Okay, today we're going to talk about the introduction to graphing. We're going to talk about basic things that everybody needs to know before we actually start graphing. Okay, this is called a coordinate plane. On some testing situations, they will call it a Cartesian coordinate plane. That's just because it's the last name of the guy who made it up. Okay? Don't let that name fool you. It's just his last name. Say, it's a coordinate plane. This area right here is called a quadrant. There are 4 quadrants in a coordinate plane. Quadrants are always, always, always labeled with a Roman numeral. You start at the positive, which is this quadrant, and you label it quadrant 1, which would be the letter I. Remember that? Then you go counterclockwise. Counterclockwise is the wrong direction. So you go to this quadrant. This would be quadrant 2. Then we go down following the counterclockwise motion, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Okay? The next very important piece of information, hopefully that you all have, is this dot right here in the middle. That is ordered pair 0, 0, and it has a name. It is called the origin. Origin. That's an N. Okay, the reason it's called the origin is the beginning of the graph. The word origin means the beginning or the root of. Okay? So that's why they named that 0, 0 point the beginning. Okay? Makes sense? Ordered pairs in this quadrant will be a positive number and a positive number. Because this axis, these are where the positive numbers are on the number line, right? Remember this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay? On a vertical number line, if I just shifted this to the right, the positive numbers would be up. If you have positive money in your wallet, that's a good thing. So the amount of money you have is up. It's good. So up is good. These are the negative numbers. Okay? So in this quadrant, you would have negative positive. An ordered pair that was negative positive. Because you do the x-axis first, these numbers are negative, and then we would go up. Those numbers are positive. Make sense? Okay? When we do quadrant 3, our ordered pair is negative, negative. And when we do quadrant 4, our ordered pair is positive, negative. When you graph, you must list things as ordered pairs. You buy shoes in pairs. You buy socks in pairs. What else do you buy in pairs?
Shoes. You can buy, never mind.
Gloves. Does it do you any good to have one glove? Does it do you any good to have one shoe? Does it do you any good to have one sock? No. You gotta have pairs. Okay? You have to write the parenthesis to make it a grouping, to keep the pair together. Like the shoes come in a box. The socks are usually wrapped with that plastic sticker or in a bag, right? Gloves are usually tied together somehow. Yeah, something. But they have to have the parentheses around them or it is not a pair. It would be called a listing at that point. So if you do not have parentheses when you're dealing with graphing, it will be wrong. Okay, everybody got that? Gotta have an ordered pair. Okay, so when we do this, we do the x-axis first, and then the y-axis. So if I were going to ask you to plot the point 4, 7, I would go over 4 to the right, ordered pair 4, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up 7. And then I would put that dot there. Really simple. You go right and then up. Right and then up. Okay? If I was going to ask you to plot the ordered pair -2, -6, I would go 2 to the left, because negative is on the left. Then I would go 6 down. So 2 to the left of the origin and 6 down. Remember, we always start at the origin. Is anybody having trouble with graphing? You understand you use the x-axis first and then the y? Okay. With this basic information, we're going to start. Oops, I forgot my ordered pair. We're going to start with a practice exercise that everybody should be able to do. It's going to be a fun picture, and we'll see what we come up with.